They want me to change, but I ain't changing. Nah, I remain the same.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you in concert with A Beautiful Machine magazine, as well as the mighty Nerve DJs Radio Network. Nerve DJs Radio Network. I said that too fast. Anyway, y'all already know, man. Week after week, month after month, year after year, we only rock with legends around here. And today is absolutely no exception. We have one of the most dynamic, one of the dopest MCs to ever grab an ink pen and or put shit into her phone, depending on how she writes. I've got one of the most creative, one of the most inquisitive, one of the most emotional creatures to ever pen a song and do it exquisitely. We got Miss RIAN WYLD joining the conversation. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, thank you. I'm feeling the intro. I'm doing wonderful after that.
Yo, how's your family?
They're well. Everyone's healthy. Thank God for that.
Yo, okay, so my shit is a little different. Yeah, I went through the catalog or whatnot, and I found things that I like. But I really like just your honesty. Have you always been this open with total strangers, or was this something that you found through music?
I think I may have been like an open book. I was definitely not shy. I think writing music, I've been more honest with myself. That helped me be more honest with myself and be like, say how I really feel. And yeah.
Do you ever erase something because it's too honest?
Yes. Or it's a little too like raw. Not often at all. But I wouldn't say not because it's too honest, but it might be too raw in the way that I want to say it. I might want it to hit I might want it to stir a different emotion, maybe have people think deeper about something than versus like being like extremely offended. So I might soften it a little bit, but I don't really change the message.
When you found out you were pregnant, what was your biggest? I'm sorry.
That's rare, though.
You said that's rare?
Mm-hmm.
When you found out you were pregnant, what was your biggest fear?
My biggest fear was that it was going to negatively impact my career. When I was pregnant, really? I had my first label offer on the table. I did a music competition at Hofstra University, and the winner would get a 1-year record deal, and there was money involved. It was like they're a functioning record label, but it's like Hofstra University. And it was a really dope opportunity. So I was like, I was worried. it was going to negatively impact my career, but it didn't. It did the opposite.
And I'm sorry, we do have like a slight lag in the visuals. So that's not me. That is just technology. I didn't fuck up this time. What is love for you?
Love is showing up for people. Love is, I would say it's showing up. Love is an action. So like if I say I love music, it's how if you listen to music all the time, you have to listen to music to love it. If you really love the art of music, you're going to move your pen, make those beats, whatever it may be. I think that love is an action, like, and participating in something.
Who inspires you as an MC?
First people that come to mind is Eve and Lauryn Hill. Also J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, Kendrick Lamar, Rhapsody. Those are the first people that come off the top of my head when you ask me that.
First rap wrote in 2011, is that correct?
Yeah.
Was it trash or was it dope?
It was fire.
The first one?
Yes, because it came from a very it was my response to learning that a family friend was killed. So it just like opened up super raw, and it was so real. The first one was fire, but after that I've written some stuff. I'm like, I cannot play it. Once I started trying to rap, and I'm like, oh, now I'm like trying to rap just to rap. Yeah, I've got shit that I would not play.
Okay, who tells you, no, that's not it?
Nobody.
You
Because
got nobody in the circle that says, nah, I don't know about that one?
well, nobody usually. The first time that happened was when the Timbaland disc came up, because nobody knew why I was gonna diss him, but I like just hit my sister. The first people I told was my sister and my fiance, and it was just that next morning. Nobody knew, nobody knew what happened at first, and I'm just like, I'm about to diss Timbaland, and they were confused. And then when they heard it, like specifically my sister, when I was speaking to Missy in the song, and to me, I was paying homage to her, but obviously there's a connection with Missy and Timbaland. My sister was like, wait, like, don't, we don't want people thinking you're coming at Missy. And I'm like, nah, nobody's gonna think that. If they listen to what I'm really saying, no one would think that. So yeah, no one in my circle really says nothing to me, but also my circle is so small. Like, I write by myself, and I just, yes, it's normally fire. It's normally fire. I keep it raw.
So what's the issue with Timberland?
Well, there's not an issue really anymore. The issue that happened was I critiqued a comment that he gave to a fellow female producer. It was very arrogant. And in the comment, I basically critiqued his whole Beat Club and his AI artist movement. And I said,
okay, which is trash, by the way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's exactly what I said. And I said it's trash and he's going out bad. And from there, he responded back, and he was saying my music's not up to par and comments like that. And then that's when I dropped the diss.
Yo, and I've talked about this on the show, and I'm a Timberland fan. But the AI shit is just hella lazy. For somebody that was a generational producer who invented different ways to incorporate different sounds, it was the laziest shit he could have ever did, and I just didn't understand that.
I say that it's peak capitalism activities. It's peak capitalism activities. Like, you are doing anything in the name of money, including ruining your legacy, like putting your legacy in the garbage. So many people it's just such a stain on his legacy. It's so crazy and so unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Do you consider your legacy now?
I have, and I've considered my legacy for a while, because I've just always had faith in my ability. Even though I have like so much work to do still, I always just wanted to be like something truthful and honest and something positive in hip hop.
Okay. From Hold On, I saw you say that a woman going through the toughest time in her life, beautiful way.
Thank you.
But what would you say was the toughest time in your life?
The
And
toughest. Okay.
while you think about that, is there a soundtrack to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in 2013 and 2014, I lost my
Mhm.
father unexpectedly to illness, and then the next year I lost my brother to gun violence, and I actually witnessed his life being taken. So those 2 years, uh, and for years after, it was definitely the hardest time in my life. And
Mm.
I've written I've written music to it, and well, during that time, and I definitely have a soundtrack to it, and I feel like Hold On is a part of it, and Hold
Okay.
On is kind of like the beginning of the era where I'm really like walking in my strength. Like I've taken the time. It's been over 10 years now, 10, 11 years. And I
Mhm.
think when it comes to tragedies like that, you can only take time. You know what I'm saying? And Hold On is definitely a part of that soundtrack, but I have other songs that I finally am like strong enough to start putting out and sharing.
You share your tears for public consumption. Do you ever regret that?
Mm, no, because the few times that I do it, in comparison, I show so much strength, or I'm cool with showing all these other sides of me, this witty side, the pretty side, the funny side, the hard bars, the poetic side. So I just got to the point where I'm like, I know people be going through stuff too. So I just feel like let me share all of me. I'm not gonna hide and pretend like I'm always okay when I'm not. I still be going having my days and everything. Especially now I have an audience that's, engaging with me more and really paying attention, and they're supporting me. It's because of their support that I feel like
Mhm.
I could be vulnerable and show like, yeah, it's one of them days.
What about the anger? Because like the anger in what you gotta say, yo, I fucks with the angry you.
Thank you. I feel good. Cause you know what? I feel good with you saying that, because being that I have this very positive side, going back to what you said, like, does your team ever ask you about it? Like, my team is basically my family. Like, I have a group
Mhm.
chat, my sisters, my mom, my fiance. We have a team, right? It's just my people. It's just my folks. It's not anyone that I haven't known almost my whole life. And sometimes it's really my mom. It'll feel like she loves when I'm positive. You know what I'm saying? She loves when I'm
Mhm.
positive and I'm uplifting. And she worries a little bit when I get into that angry side. They worry like, will the aggression, the anger take away from the positive movement that I have? And I just be like, listen, I can't pretend like I get like that. That's a real version of me. I get very aggressive. I'm very passionate about stuff, and I really love rap and spitting them bars and coming for people. That's just rap. That's just the culture with it. So I just love it so much, and I really have that side. Like it's all love, it's all good. But if you test me, you gonna see that beast in me, and I love that part too. So that make me feel good. 'Cause-
Because I disagree with her respectfully. Because
Mhm.
I don't think that like you're in you have the soft lane, so to speak.
Mhm.
I think you're in the people lane,
Yep.
and we all have a range. Like if you're just walking around sad all day, like you need help.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, like I'm pissed sometimes, I'm happy sometimes. I think you do a good job of allowing people to see a person.
Mm,
And I don't know if that's intentional or not, or it just you've kind of found your wheelhouse.
mm.
So when you talk to people, are they more into a particular style from you, or do they appreciate the totality more so?
I feel like these new fans and audience that like I'm really getting more recently,
Mhm.
I feel like they do appreciate it. And I feel like that's what puts a difference between when you have your family that loves you and wants to protect you, and then you have like real fans of the music, like
Yeah.
of Ryan Wild. I feel like people do appreciate it, but you see every now and then people are like, I've seen different things, but I feel for my core audience, I feel like they really see me and understand like I'm coming from just being authentic and my real self, and I think that people do appreciate it.
I think you are one of the few artists that is found the perfect storm with social media. Even the criticism is not like, "Oh, I hate this bitch, she's horrible."
Mhm.
It's a critique of the music, which is a beautiful thing because not everybody's gonna like your shit. What I did notice is that you actually read the comments.
Mhm.
Do you get pissed off sometimes?
Oh yeah, sometimes I be like irritated. It's like depends like what time of the day. And it's so funny because you get so much love. And it just be like one person, like, what are you doing here? You're an op. Get off my page. Like, if you don't like it, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here. Get out.
They pay the bills though. It's actually more profitable to be hated.
Hmm.
I don't know. I could be wrong with that. There's, like if you're a huge, 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 like if you Michael Jackson, of course that's different. But for the average person, if you look at wrestling, I don't know if you're a wrestling fan. You're kind of young. Do you mind? How young are you? Do you mind if I ask, or is that off limits? I
Uh,
did ask early on.
you did ask early on. I'm a millennial. I'm a
I don't even.
90s baby.
I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like a millennial.
Millennials were born 90, it's like 97 to like early 80s, like mid, I think it's the mid 80s, like
Mhm.
85 to like 95. But yeah, I'm 32.
Oh, you're still a baby. Oh my
I am.
God. Okay, so the piano.
Mm.
What's the relationship with you and the piano, and when did it start?
I love the piano so much. It started in high school, and it's really kind of crazy because I feel like my journey goes so far back, like on a spiritual level. I feel like God was like kind of forming this artist in me before I ever knew.
Mhm,
'Cause I picked up the piano in high school, and my very first piano teacher, I felt like she was a hater. She made it so boring, and she did not like me. And it's like my gift couldn't grow with her, so I ended up getting expelled um, out of a school that I was in upstate New York, and I ended up due to altercation with the piano teacher, and I went and I moved to Connecticut with my aunt and uncle and my cousins in Waterbury, Connecticut, and the piano teacher there, I ended up in another piano class there just as an elective. Like I didn't grow up on lessons or nothing like that,
mhm,
and he changed my life. He really encouraged me. He encouraged me to really walk in that, and I had like a natural gift for learning the music,
mhm.
and he's why I went to school for music. So I deeply love the piano, and Ryan Leslie really made me. He's the one that inspired me to like rap and play the piano because I saw some YouTube videos of him early on, and he just inspired me. Seeing him play the piano, produce the beats, and then start songwriting. he was who I was tapped into when I wrote that first song in
Okay.
2011.
What's the teacher's name?
Mr. Forcucci.
Shout out to Mr. Fukuchi.
Yes, absolutely.
I had a teacher in high school, Teresa Carroll. I was
Mhm.
like a smart kid, like a really smart kid, but I was an asshole. And
Mhm.
she was the first teacher that saw the gift before she saw the personality and made like I don't know that there is another profession that has the ability to impact not just your life, but generations beyond you, like being a teacher.
Facts.
So when this is all said and done, you're hanging up the mic. Is there a profession that you would like to go into?
God willing, I will be able to do something like when this is all said and done, I have a lot of success. I'm in a different tax bracket. I can give back to my community. I want to make sure that there's music programs in schools that don't have them, like in communities that they just music programs and arts programs be the first thing to go off school budgets. And
Thanks.
like the music program, I would like I just want to I'm just one of those students that if it wasn't music, it probably really wasn't going to be nothing. So I would love to do something big like that, bring music education to communities that don't have it.
I have 3 daughters. They're all grown now. I got grandkids. But losing your father so young,
Mhm.
what's a memory that just sticks out with you for him?
So many, but what comes to mind is my father. He saw the beginning of me rapping. Like he and my brother, they passed when I started rapping. Like so, they were around for like a couple years when I first started rapping.
Mhm.
So I got memories. Like one thing when I was practicing, like he would be like, all you have to do is look in the camera, like look in the webcam and rap your shit over and over and over again. Like he's the reason why I really have a lot of confidence because he always told me, he's like, baby girl, you're a star, you're a superstar. Before, and I was not, I was nowhere near at the level of raps that I was at. I was nowhere near level at the level of talent that I have today. Just raw talent and passion I had back then. So that's one thing. And like rapping with, rapping my beats to beats with him in his car. He'd be like, you should do it like that. Like I'd be like, no, dad. Like, no. But yeah, now he was so funny. He was so funny and really easy to talk to. So that's what first comes to my mind. Um, he gave me my first microphone.
Yo,
Yeah.
you still got that one?
I don't. I'm so sad I don't. Because at the time that he gave it to me, I was like, what is this? Like, this is not, I didn't know. I really regret not holding on to it. I lost it in between like moving during college and stuff. But yeah, I was like, what is this? It wasn't like I was all trying to find the newest things and I don't even know what kind of mic it was. I was just judging it, not even knowing. But yeah.
It's not just you. We all do shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't realize, first off, you don't understand your parents completely until you become one.
Mm.
And then you when you be especially when you become a parent, you appreciate the smaller things that your parents did for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost my mother a few years ago. Actually, I lost both my parents. But just the gems that she gave me over the years was fucking incredible. And I was lucky because I was an old nigga when she died.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 40 something. So, and it was a gift and a curse because it's like you've had her so long that you just can't see not having her.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look and you see so many people that, like, unfortunately, like yourself, that lost their parents at a young age, and I can't even imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
is there a songwriter that you would love to write a song with?
Yes. I'm trying to think like songwriters that aren't artists themselves.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
So there's this songwriter. I just know her by her pen name, Ink. She go
Hmm.
by Spill My Ink.
Hmm.
Her pen is crazy. I would love to work with her. I would love to work with Chance the Rapper, J. Cole, um, SZA, trying to think who else. Money Long, I love. I found out all the music that she wrote. I love her too.
Hmm.
Um, I know there's so many songwriters. I'm actually recently getting into looking into more songwriters and really learning about like the people behind so much of the music that we love. But those are the people. Eve too. Like if I could collab with like one person in hip hop, and it's like I would really pick Eve. Like she just shaped me so much.
So
Love is Blind,
underrated.
especially.
So, but she didn't rap long enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, Eve was fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
And Eve didn't seem like the chick in Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Eve was just Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so this question right here, I ask everybody that comes on the show, has absolutely nothing to do with nothing. But here goes. You're sitting on a park bench, and God sits down next to you, and he or she says you can ask them one question. What would it be?
Oh my gosh, this is hard. One question.
Mhm.
The first thing, because I'll take forever answering this.
Most people do.
I would take forever answering this.
Well,
Um,
I'll tell you what. I'll post some clips randomly, and you can just comment your answer if you need be. Or we got another 30 minutes. If you decide you got something to say about it, let me know.
mhm.
Image. How important is image as opposed to talent in today's world?
I mean, by the I don't get gassed off of people being popular. So I would say it's important. Obviously, like you're being perceived and seen. There's multiple platforms that people could see you on.
Mhm.
Does it matter more than talent? I feel like that's debatable because someone may be popular, but I really don't know how successful they're being. Like I don't know what their bank account is looking like. I don't know what deals that people are signed into, but I mean, yeah, image does have to be considered. And if you have an image going for you, it's to your advantage. It's another way to communicate who you are as an artist. So
Is it worth it thus far financially?
hmm, I mean, the way I'm moving, I feel it's worth it because again, like this is my soul's work. Nothing, I can't imagine doing nothing else with my life. That being said, business size, I have a lot of room for growth as far as how to really monetize my gift
Mhm.
and make it like I got much more aspirations, you know. I want to be up there. I want to be one of the most successful women independent artists. So I got a bit to go doing that.
Yo, are you up on La Russell?
Absolutely.
Because I had him on the show before. Very,
Mhm.
very, very dope. Lots of gems. I cannot remember. It's a sister that works with him. I can't remember her name at this moment, but I would reach out to her.
Tieta is who works
That
with him.
that's
Mhm.
her. Yes,
Mhm.
I would reach out to her.
They're the blueprint. I watch everything that they do. Like they give so much free game.
Oh my
And
god, it's crazy.
uh-huh.
Like I'm 30 years older than him, maybe.
Mhm.
And like, yeah, like he changed how I put content out. Like I would not, first off, I'm old. I didn't really give a shit. But now it's like I've got so much content that I just put 2, 3, 4, 5 videos out a day and don't think shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
And something sticks to the wall sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
no. They're the blueprint. They definitely dropped a new blueprint for like independent artists. And I probably say that like once a week. Like, man, if La Russell and them did it, like I could do it. Ain't no reason why I can't do it. What do we have to do? Look what they did. I
that's
say that
facts.
so much. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's say, I don't know, Universal calls you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a go?
No.
Why not?
It depends. Like, what's that contract looking like? And I would suspect that where I'm at right now, it would not be something I would be willing to sign. No.
Really?
I gotta put in some more. I gotta put in some more work. They're not gonna respect where I'm at. I wouldn't expect them to, but it would have to be something amazing for it to be a go.
Are you doing anything wrong right now?
Wrong. I feel like I just want to. I don't think I'm doing nothing wrong. I feel like where I can improve, just keep showing up for my audience. Like, release more music, release more content, and really and give ways for my audience to support me directly. And all that I'm working on right now. I've been a little low. I ain't been on Instagram like the past week or whatever. I'm working on the business side so things could be right.
I saw a couple of clips of you doing shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ass production. Does that stunt your growth from doing shows because you require so many moving parts? Or is that the benefit of coming to your show?
It's a benefit because where I am in my career now, I just want to give the people a good show. So my one thing is like, I want to perform live. I need live musicians. So if anyone, is interested when they book me, I just say, listen, like I need live musicians. They want a live show. I need live musical support. So that's about it. And then production wise, that's all my fiance, Lloyd Barnes. So the production, everything that comes out looking like a movie, that's my life partner. That's my other half. So
when did you know?
When did I know?
With him?
I mean, we met a year after my brother passed away. And it was crazy. I met him because I met him at his brother's tattoo shop. I was getting my brother's name on my mic can. I swear God just did what God do best. Like, and from that moment we was linked up. We linked up and we've been locked in ever since. So I just knew from the jump. I don't know. Time flew by. It's been 10 years. Time just flew by.
I think that is the perfect definition of love, that you can't define it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can give you like a 10-point plan of how I love you, I probably like you.
Right.
I may love you, but I don't know if you're the one.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that drops out the sky on your ass is, it's fucking difficult to deal with though, because you kind of don't believe it. You think this shit's too good to be true. And I'm an overthinker. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah.
Yo, how do you stop yourself from overthinking?
Oh, well, therapy. Therapy's helped me a lot. Just balance my emotions and then I feel like when it comes to overthinking also, or if it comes with like a person, like you have to look at the actions. Like fuck everything else. Don't listen to what no one's saying. You got to look at how that person shows up. But overthinking, yeah, I probably just overthink forever. I try to let it go quicker, but it's a bad habit.
But man, what was it? I mean, somebody your age is typically not a fan of therapy, just so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Was there someone in particular that said, "Hey, you need to try this," or was the like what was the moment that you said, "You know what, I need to go talk to somebody"?
Yeah, if I remember right, I think my so I have another mentor in college.
Hmm.
Her name is Dr. Bruce. Um, she went through trauma in her life too. So I remember, I think she was the first person that mentioned going to
Hmm.
me, like I should go. But honestly, it was when I got tired of my own bullshit. Like I did not want to keep dealing with the same things. I had my whatever, if it is my depression or anger or whatever, like it was blocking me from growing in my
Hmm.
gift and what I want to do in my life. Like I didn't want to be stuck in life no more. And I got tired of that shit. And I'm just like, let me go see what's up with it. And yeah, it's work. It's work.
Oh, that's crazy to call yourself on your bullshit, though.
Yeah.
How? Like, okay, give me an example of the bullshit that you recognized in yourself.
Like off the top, doubting myself as an artist, like doubting, like I feel like that would be it. And then even also like feeling like life will be over because of like the losses I've taken. And it's like,
Mhm.
girl, you have a son, you have sisters, and you have people that love you. You're very gifted. And I can see my music resonating with people because it's been a minute that I've been doing this. And
Mhm.
I've had all these little smaller moments online, but these last 6 months since the Timberland and then Hold on Threads, it exploded more, like on a higher level. But I've always seen these little things, and a lot of the times I struggle with being consistent because if you want to do this, you have to show up consistently. It was just like I couldn't focus,
Mhm.
um, and just doubting myself when I've said like I feel like God gave me this gift. Like, girl, pick one. Did God give you this gift? Because if God gave you this gift, you gotta walk in faith. If not, you know what I'm saying? So just like that indecisiveness about myself is one thing.
What was the first song that convinced you?
The first song that convinced me, I mean, so when I wrote my first song, it was called Dear Bash. And basically from that time, I never stopped. So I kind of felt like I was convinced from that first song. But what I would say is the fans supporting and people
Mhm.
supporting me is what really convinced me like I could have a career in it. Because some people could be gifted and you have a talent and you could just do music as a hobby for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But what convinced me that I could do this as a career is all the people supporting. And it's grown a lot like these last 6 months. Like the way I've been writing music lately, it increased a lot because people, thousands of new people is like,
Yeah. Reading the comments is crazy, and the impact, the how you're resonating with people on an emotional level is crazy work. It
mhm.
it is. I know it's empowering, but does it also scare you some?
It sometimes, like with my first viral moment, I did freak out a bit. I'm like, oh shit. Like I was like that. I was like, oh shit. I got a couple of DMs from people. I'm like, oh shit, is this shit like really happening right now? I got a little like scared, but it's still a lot more work to do. So it's like, no, girl, it was just going viral, but it's more work to do. But sometimes that's another thing that would scare me, like the idea of fame. Just as a woman, it's a little scary because it's like thinking it's just scary. Like in the whole World Wide Web, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People feeling like they know you, and 99% of people could rock with you. It could be all your millions of fans, whatever. People really rock with you, but it could just be like one person that's not right in the head. Like that shit kind of like turn me off. But you know, I just stay prayed up, and I'm like, the minute things get in action, I just have, you know, security and what do you call it?
You made it clear that you would pop a motherfucker if
Oh
necessary.
yeah. Absolutely.
Let's get that shit out the way.
Absolutely.
So if there's an inclination in your goofy ass at home to do something stupid,
Yeah.
you
Without
may not wake up. I'm sorry. But okay,
yeah,
so
I'm not the one.
the last 6 months have changed shit for you exponentially.
Yeah.
What do you see for the next 6 months?
I see new music dropping. A project is on the way. It's in the works. I see a lot of growth happening, and I feel it might be a real life change in 6 months or another step closer to something life changing for sure.
Timberland calls you tomorrow and says, "I want to do a song with you."
Nah.
No? Why not?
I feel like I gotta stand on something. Like what he would have to do is like throw that whole AI. He gotta denounce the whole AI shit. You denounce that whole AI, you take it back, you say you wrong, then there would be like a starting point on that. But no, like just to be like, oh, we should collab. Absolutely not. There was people that accused me of like already working with him. Like, oh, this is a setup. Like as if the whole comments in the dish was a setup. Like we were on the same side. Like absolutely not. He would have to stop with the AI shit. But yeah, it wouldn't happen. So,
But I'm playing devil's advocate because I agree with you about the AI shit. But the reality is that it's not going anywhere.
mm-hmm.
There's an argument to be made that he is ahead of the curve, and you don't want to catch up to the technological advances.
Mm-hmm.
Fair assessment or no?
I guess you could say anything can be said, but it's like, I mean, his AI artist flopped crazy. Like nobody's checking for that. And I feel especially people in hip hop, like it's gonna be a minute. I don't think people that's part of the culture, like we love it, they're not really standing for that. Because if that was the case, his AI artist would have done well. And that's just looking like a whole flop. So
I'm gonna say this: people in hip hop, having a ghostwriter used to be a death nail. Like you were committing suicide. Come to find out, a lot of niggas had ghostwriters,
yeah.
and nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bode well for that part of the industry. However, I don't think that you can duplicate what you do. Like I think you're safe. Beyond safe. You're golden. If you're selling 24 bricks every CD, yeah, you're not gonna be rapping long.
Mm-hmm.
They can make somebody that sells 24 bricks easily.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't take the craft seriously. I've heard a lot of dudes, like street dudes, and this is no knock on street dudes, but they don't look at themselves as hip hop artists. They just rap because they want to make money.
Yeah.
And when you don't care, you get the results of not caring.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see an end to you caring about hip hop?
No.
Like, can you see yourself at 65 years old still rapping?
I'll be there rapping, hopefully God willing, some grandkids. Like, yeah, like I do it like for fun. Maybe not like on tour, like I not like career wise still dropping music, but it's like just probably
Why not? The Rolling Stones can drop shit at 65.
maybe. I don't know. Like it's not a definitely a no, but I kind of am hoping it depends. It
Or
depends. I would want to be I don't know, like after music and everything, I kind of want to just have some land. At that age, I would hope maybe be like a grandma.
well,
Maybe.
being a grandparent is so fucking dope.
Right.
Yo.
Focus on my family and everything like that. But
It's a
yeah,
lot,
like when you're an independent artist, you could do whatever.
a lot easier than being a parent too.
I know.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to have any rules. You don't need any structure. You feed them ice cream at 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody gives a
Mhm.
fuck. You know, and send their ass home.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
there's a 5-year-old girl that is enamored with you, and she just wants 10 minutes of your time. What do you tell her you think will stick with her for the next 5 to 50 years?
I would tell her, follow your heart. If you love it, you never give up on it. If you want something in life, it may take you 10 times longer than what you expect it to take. But if you love it, you continue working on it.
What don't you like about hip hop?
Hmm. I don't like I don't like if people when people like rap about shit that you know what I don't like? I don't like that the music industry is ran by people that that's not from our culture.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. And I don't like that the music industry can capitalize off of issues within our community, like gun violence. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go there and be stereotypical because there's violence in all genres of music, but I hate, you know what I'm saying? Like I really do hate and despise that. It's one thing if it's like coming from a mentor position and someone
Mhm.
that's grew up in the hood and they got out and but these people capitalizing on our community's pain and trauma, I don't like that.
Yeah, we're so complicit in that though.
Mm-hmm.
Because niggas be, like at this point, like the whole I'm just telling my story shit. Like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
we've heard your story before a
Yeah.
gazillion times.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to make money. Just fucking say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect you way more if you just look, bro. I know I've never sold 27 kilos. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
niggas, that's all. Cardi B had a really good point. She said, I tried to make some regular, emotional soft shit, and y'all
Mm-hmm.
didn't want that from me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what she neglected to say was, I gave y'all a version of me and then tried to change that shit. And it didn't
Mm-hmm.
work. Because you didn't give us the truth in the beginning. You gave us ass and titties. And now you want us to believe you give a fuck about shit. It's a hard sell. Have women in hip hop in that lane done hip hop and or women a disservice?
Like the provocative rap and stuff like that.
The titty and ass chicks.
Have they done women a disservice? I mean, I wouldn't say any more of a disservice than these niggas that's rapping about titties and ass or drugs and shooting and killing niggas. Like I don't feel they've done any more disservice. I feel like I feel like women need their right to express. We got to have our right to express ourselves in all forms if they
Mhm.
want to be explicit, because only because the opposite of that is then men controlling us. You know what I'm saying? And saying so it's not my genre of music, like the overly explicit shit, for me, it's not what I put on, but I feel like women should have the right to pop their shit. Did they do a disservice? I mean, not everybody approaches music like with a mind of I'm doing this for the culture. People, like you said, people want to get a check off of it. And if that check changes their life for the better, no, I don't know.
I don't want sexy red type of shit.
I never said it's not for me, but yeah.
It's just me personally. Got nothing to do with you. Sexy red is horrible. However, if like let's say a woman was talking about, okay, I'm with my dude, I love this guy, and we do the freakiest shit. I'm with that. I don't know if I need to hear that you fucked the whole football team.
Yeah,
it's a bit much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know no sexy red songs, honestly. I can't name one.
I can't either. But there's a reason why it just didn't seem to translate into ticket sales. From what you kind of touched on earlier, it just was, like when you're doing it specifically just for shock value or a bag, it doesn't resonate with people.
Yeah.
I would pay to go see you perform.
I got some shows on the way. I will let you know.
Please do. I'm in Ohio right now. This is where I live at. But if you are in the Midwest at any point, please let me know and we will reach out and come check you out. Because there's a matter of fact, I had there's a sister, C Red. She's a doctor actually, and she raps bars for days. But you guys have the same type of energy. I think that the days of it being men rappers and women rappers are kind of over, especially since women is kicking niggas' asses right now. But it's not just the titties and ass. Like Rhapsody is dope. Like you're dope. Like C Red is dope. Like there's a shitload of women that just rap. And they don't need like a gimmick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just, they're taking it back to the essence. And so for that, I want to thank you. And if nobody else tells you today, I am proud of you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Like that shit's fucking dope. I've been looking forward to this conversation for a minute, and I kind of been checking your shit out. And it's very, very original. It's not too many people that actually, I don't know anybody that raps to a piano. That's just crazy. Has Questlove or somebody from the Roots reached out?
No, I don't know if I'm on their radar yet.
Although Black Thought, you are not welcome on this show, and you know why. We've talked about this. However, I'm so petty. It has nothing to do with anything, but the Roots are so fucking dope. Like you remind me of like a Black Thought back in the day. Do you, when you hear compliments, does it make you feel a little like I don't, are you talking about me or are you like, yeah, about fucking time?
Yeah, it's more like I've been kind of waiting for this because I've been working for a minute now. And I'm like, yeah, it just feels good to be received and like to be acknowledged. Like, I'd be like, yeah, that's what's up. It motivates me to keep working.
What's your son think about all this? I saw a video of you and him in the car. First off, that was fucking dope. But is he aware that you're kind of a deal now?
So he went to this is the first time I brought him to my last performance. And now he's aware. Like just last night, he's like, "You're on YouTube?" Like he was like, "Oh," like when he see my YouTube channel and stuff. So he's starting to get aware. And when he hears some of my songs, he'll be like, "I think people will like that." Like just this past few months too, he just turned 6 a couple months ago, so he's way more aware now, and he's into it. He's supportive. He's funny.
Does that change your pen game?
In a way, I just feel just staying true to myself. I'm not in this point at my career where it's like, girl, if you're gonna do this, say what you want to say it with your chest, and keep being consistent. That's all.
For people that want to book you for a show, they want to know more about you, they want to book you for an interview, they just want to reach out and say thank you for being a dope motherfucker, how do they go about doing that?
Definitely tap in with me on RIANWYLD.com. Follow me on any social media platform. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook on Ryan Wild. And yeah, definitely subscribe to my mailing list on RIANWYLD.com. And if anyone wants to book me, just hit me up on RIANWYLD.com.
What do you hate about the interviews?
Honestly, my interview's been valid. Like everyone, so far, my interviews have been really valid, and people really have like looked into me. So I'm not at that point in my career where I'd be like, oh, I hate anything about interviews.
I've done something wrong. No, I'm just fucking with you. I can't possibly thank you enough. I don't think there's anything that I can do for you, but if for some reason there is, please, please, please don't hesitate to let me know, and I got you. I can't possibly, this has been fucking dope, man. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. I know you got shit to do, so I'm gonna let you go. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Nah, just I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. A lot more music on the way, and just tap in with me on RIANWYLD.com because I got a lot more on the way for y'all, and I really, really appreciate y'all. In real one.
No doubt. You have a phenomenal evening on purpose. And thank you to your family for lending you to us for a good hour. Much appreciated from y'all. And shout out to your son and your fiance and moms.
Yes.
Yo, shout out to Ben Frank, man. Yo, yes, definitely check her out, man. You will. I'm telling you, bro. Like you already know, man. You will not be disappointed. And you're welcome. Anyway, on that note, man, we out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, I appreciate you.
No doubt. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, and my fault. I forgot to ask her about her name. Actually, I kind of know. Her brother's name was Brian, and he was murdered, as she mentioned earlier, and so she took on that name as far as rapping goes. I've been looking forward to that conversation for a minute. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll be back in an hour. And who we got? Chris McClendon coming up. Let me just double check because I'll be wrong sometimes. Yes, Christopher McClendon in an hour, and I'll holler at y'all. You already know, man. This is Jobs. Another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. And while I'm at it, I do want to thank the people that have been fucking with me for a minute, but I also want to thank those people that just randomly stop by, say hello or whatever. And the numbers have been going up a little bit, a lot bit, but that's another story. And shout out to the motherfuckers on TikTok. Anyway.